Grief, loss, and death are a part of life, but it's something that's uncomfortable and few people want to talk about. Julie Lockhart is someone who is willing to speak about it and educate our community on how to deal with this. You're the executive director at Winter Spring. Tell us briefly about that nonprofit.
We help children, teens, and adults who are experiencing loss to embrace life again. Our primary support is group support. However, we also offer individual support and plenty of resources, and if you call our office, we can get the kind of resources to people that they need.
I think it's hard enough for adults to talk about death and think about it, but children, it's even more so. Do you recommend we speak with children about death?
Absolutely. Children need to hear from people. They need to know that they're safe and loved after there's been a death in their family, and often families are in a turmoil after that death, and consequently, the more kind of support they can get around them, the more they feel normal. And they also, I think it's really important to know that they take what you say very literally, so it's important that you be careful. You know, if you say, for example, I'm sorry, they think you are taking responsibility for a death. So it's better to say, I'm really sad that your dad died, or I'm really sad that you lost your dog. You could also say, I'm not sure what to say that would help, but I'm here for you if you want to talk, and then open up the space for them. They may or may not want to talk with you at that point.
Very good tips for dealing with children, but of course it's also hard to speak to a friend or a family who's gone through this. So what tips do you have that we can say to those people?
The best thing I always think is, I cannot imagine how this feels for you. What can we do? Because a lot of times people will say, oh, well, I know how you feel, or I had that loss too, and that kind of immediately takes the attention from them to you, listening to them, giving them the space, and never assuming that you know how somebody else feels is really important.
Those are good tips. So you all have, I know, a library, a resource library that's available.
We have resources online. We do have a library in our office as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we have linked to some of those resources on kdrv.com, so if you want more information, you can contact Winter Spring directly. The phone number is on your screen, and you can also go to their website. We have a link on our website, kdrv.com, with all of this information.